Okay, alright guys, welcome back to your third tutorial on how to make a profile picture uploader using a PHP programming language. So what we are going to do for this tutorial, we are going to make the function that will allow the user to upload files. Okay, so to do that, there is something which is called a temporary file location. So when you are directly uploading some files, okay, just let me go to my project here. It's gonna be localhost login logout. Okay, there is some position in your browser that will allow you to store files temporarily. So we don't want that to happen. Okay, just what we want to do, we want to upload our pictures in some particular folder or in somewhere. For instance, if you are using some like byte domain names, that you can store your image there. Okay, somewhere else in this world you can save there. So what we are going to do, just let's make a folder first. The folders is gonna be on the core, and then I'm gonna make a folder which is called image. So right in this image I'm gonna make another folder which says profile. Okay, so I don't want the user to able to access this file because it is a confidential data here. So what I will do here, I'll write something which says options, then I'm going to use an underscore and I'm going to use indexes. I guess that's how you spell it, indexes. Okay, so I'm going to save this file as in the core folder. I'm gonna come to image, in the profile I'm gonna save this thing as htaccess. Okay, so if I came here and if I'm trying to access this page, okay, so if I came here and if I'm trying to access this folder, it's gonna say access forbidden or access denied here. So we are safe to go. So what we are going to do here, on the login.php, we are going to make a function which says change profile picture or profile pic. Okay, so this function is gonna take around 3 arguments. Okay, the first argument is gonna be the user ID. Okay, and the next argument is gonna be, there is something which is called a temporary file that will allow you to store files in your browser, okay, for a certain period of time. Okay, so we are going to access this file as let's call it like file, and let's call it temp here, and I'm gonna, from the files keyword, I'm gonna generate the temporary file location. Okay, so I'm gonna use something which is called temp name. Okay, so what we are going to do, we're gonna pass this file temp into this function as a parameter, and finally we need the file extension. It's gonna be ext, which stands for the file extension. So let's build this function in our users file. Okay, so let's copy this thing, like let's copy the entire thing here, copy, and go to the users here and use the function keyword and paste. Okay, so I want a unique name for each and every pictures there. Okay, so to generate a unique name, I'm gonna use something which is called MD5. MD5 is an encryption mechanism that will allow you to generate like encrypted characters or encrypted strings. Okay, or it's a combination of like numbers and alphabets which are encrypted. Okay, so what I'm going to encrypt, because I want this thing to be unique, I'm going to use time. Okay, the time where the user have uploaded this file, and then I'm gonna separate, or I'm gonna create a unique logic from 0 to 10. Okay, which is gonna be unique for each and every files. Okay, so I'm gonna use something which is called substring. So substring. Okay, so I'm gonna separate this thing up to 10. So it's gonna create me a 10 character long like logic. Okay, so let's call this thing, for instance, file name, or let's call it file paths. Okay, So let's come here and try to display this thing. Okay, so if I came here, just let me come to my correct location here. So I'm trying to browse something, so I just select some random picture here. So I click just something here. There's some misidentification called a user ID here, I guess, in the logged in. Yeah, if you remember from our previous tutorials, we have made this session to allow to store the user ID. So I'm gonna copy this thing and I'm gonna paste this thing over here. Okay, so if I came here and if I try to refresh my page here, my errors will be gone. So this thing have created me like a 10 characters long figure to identify each and every pictures. Okay, so what I will do, I will make another file extension. So the file extension have to be embedded on this program here. So what I will do, I will concatenate this thing with dot, and I'm gonna pass the file extension here. Okay, so when I'm trying to reload my page here, the unique figures beside the JPEG file extension will be added here. So beside also, I have to show the path. The path is gonna be from the core. Like, let me show you guys first, like how this thing goes. In C, I have something which is called a XAMPP folder here. There is htdocs. Here is my project. I'm gonna come to core, and there is some folder which is called images, and there is a profile, and this is a place that I want to store my pictures here. Okay, so what I will do, I will type core images, then I'm gonna pass profile. Okay, there is a profile here. So if I came here and if I'm trying to reload my page here, I'll have all of my paths. It's core, image, profile, and there is my file name plus the JPEG file extension. Okay, so finally what I'm going to do, we are going to do this thing on the next tutorial. We're gonna move the temporary located files into a place that you want, which is gonna be core image profile. Okay, so till we meet on the next tutorial, keep on liking, keep on subscribing my channel, keep on sharing my videos with your friends. Till we meet on the next tutorial, peace and love, ciao.